Hi there everyone, and welcome to another video. And in this we'll be looking at the review of the new Adobe updates. So let's get started. So here's the first app or the first software from Adobe, which is Photoshop, and it got several updates to it. This update include new features, enhancement, and bug fixes. Of course, now include an improved subject selection for portrait and the auto activations of missing fonts and patterns. Also include some of the minor bug fixes. So the basic one is this improved subject selection. So if you unlock this layer, for example, I am on background right now, and if I go to the property of this, you can only see that image size crop trim, that's it. But if you unlock this layer by double clicking on it and giving it a name, the properties changes to remove background and select subject. So you can select the subject from here also, and you can even go to quick selection tool, and here you can see the select subject. So I'll go for this quick selection from this select subject, and it will take some time because it will detect the subject from your picture, from your image, and it will give you a quite precise selection. You can say that, or you can even alter, because it's a white background and this is the close color matching. It did a quite good job. You can select individually, and then even you can go for select subject or even select mask for further improvement. So this was one of the major update from Adobe Photoshop for the latest versions. Even they have changed their icons also, means the strokes around the icon and the logos are all gone now. So these are basically the flat version of their icons. The second comes in is the Illustrator. So in Illustrator, the update enables cloud document expanding for canvas by 100x, and basically the performance improvement. So what you can see is nothing new in Illustrator. If you click from here, if you click on what's new here, you can see that 10x larger canvas, 100x sorry, larger canvas. So it means you can print on a billboard and you can move around the object. So this was a major update from Illustrator. Something from Indesign, if you can look at Indesign. So Indesign introduced one very useful feature, which is, for example, if I open this document, this magazine, and you can see over here there is a new feature, share for review. Share for review is the new one. Here you can see that it also explain you that these are the new one. This share a review preview network through the web link where other can view and protect their feedback. Just like an XD, this features was also present in XD. Still it's there. You can create a link, you can publish it online, and you can get a feedback from the other developers if they are working on the same project. So this was the major update for Indesign. The second comes obviously the XD, and nothing special about it. It is updated regularly with new features, enhancement, performance improvement. So these are the one. Nothing any requirement, because most of the plugins are already provided from Adobe itself. The next comes in is the new Lightroom. So Lightroom have several sync watermarks, a huge slider in local. For example, if you see over here, there is a small dot highlighted. If I click on this, you can see that there is a new slider window slider for the hue. So this is the new feature in the latest Adobe Lightroom. And the second, the other comes in is the Premiere Pro. Okay, in this release now you can go and select, even you can import your Adobe audio, stock audio files, where it have been integrated into this audio section. You can see Adobe stock audio, so you can use these sample files in your projects. So this was a major update from Adobe Premiere Pro. The second comes is the shrink down version of Premiere Pro, which is Premiere Rush. And in Premiere Rush you can see that if you import any image, or any media, it will fit and fill to the frame. It's also available in the transform. So this is the major one. You can have the mobile version of this Adobe Rush on your iPad and iPhone. So this was the update from Rush. The second in line is the Adobe After Effects. No major updates. Update the latest version to ensure continuity, quality, performance improvement, and it also supports Camera Raw 12.3, sorry, which is the latest one. So this was from Adobe After Effects. Bridge got some features like you can add the export to additional format option, exporting images, and even thumbnail transparency, fixes stability improvement. So if you import an image, for example, if you import this image, export this image as a custom export, and here you can see several formats. Even the current picture is in JPEG. It has been shot on iPhone, and here you can see other different versions also. If you import a RAW file or DNG file from a camera, you can directly convert it to JPEG by exporting this. So this was the feature from Bridge. Obviously it also have a plugin for Camera Raw, just like the Photoshop. The other in line was the Lightroom Classic, and this update also got a hue and saturation bar in the local adjustment. If you click on the brush, and here you can see the new slider for hue, and this is the update from the classic version of Lightroom. Something from Dimension also, Adobe Dimension. So my system is quite loaded. So here it's Dimension. What it's have is that minor enhancement, and it also support Adobe Force, of course, and support for the SKP files and the organize selection menu. So nothing new from Adobe Dimension. For the Dreamweaver, they already changed the logo first, from green to this pink and a bit of brown and red mix. So nothing new about it, just the bug fixes, securities, that's it from previous version. Adobe Animate, right? Animate in this June update, there's a significant update of Animate with reusable assets, auto keyframing, and quick sharing of animations on social media. It also includes hands-on tutorial creator. You can see over here, it's an hand-on tutorial creator. Means if you click, and you can, it's just like a wizard. It will guide you through your tutorial creation. So this is the best feature. Also, it supports Photoshop Camera Raw 12.3. Character animation. So character animation, nothing new about it. Provides important fix, and which is recommended for all the users. So it's the same. The other one was Adobe Auditions. Also provide some of the features, which is just an update for the stability improvement, flexible routine, and multi-channel and immersive plugins. One of the best tool which I normally use with the Adobe Premiere for voice cancellation, noise reduction, and even to edit your music. This is one of the best tool for any voice or music file if you want to get an over the top hand on any of the music file. In copy is last but not the least, is basically this update introduced automatic activation of missing phone. Obviously, if you are subscribed to Adobe Creative Cloud, so your phones will be updated. And stability enhancement. This is a content creation software, and the last comes in is the Adobe Camera Raw, which I can explain you from within the Photoshop itself. Like if you If I deselect this and click on filter, select the image, click on Camera Raw filter. Here you can see the new interface of Adobe Camera Raw 12.3. It will take quite some time to load because it's loading for the first time, so just bear with me. And still loading. Yeah, there you go. This is the new interface of Adobe Camera Raw. The tools which was here on the top has been now shifted over to your right. You can see all the tools over here. So these are the one, and a quite change in the interface over here also, where you can see before and after with just a click of a button, and all the way back to the normal view, which is this. So this was a short review of all the Adobe product updated in June 2020. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon if you want my videos to further notified in the future. Thank you and bye bye.